Hello, welcome to Gentle Yoga. Today we're going to focus on the back, stretching, strengthening, and loosening the back, lower, middle, upper back. Take your wide stance, wrap and twist. Relax your upper body, including the arms. You could even close your eyes and get in touch with any tension that's still residing in the upper body. Use this simple movement to identify where that tension is. Take a breath in and release it. So when you exhale, just imagine releasing that tension where it resides. Perhaps the lower back, perhaps the shoulders, perhaps the facial muscle. Come back to center. Step your right foot forward. Circle your left arm. Lubricating the shoulder joint. Complete the circle, then reverse, circle back. Complete the circle. Step your left foot forward, circle. Complete the circle and reverse. Complete the circle. Feet together. Left hand to the other side of your head. Breathe in, exhale, ear toward shoulder. Take your option with your right arm. Turn your head, gaze down on the floor on the left, and reposition your left hand on top of your head. Release your arms. Right hand goes to the other side of your head. Exhale. Ear toward shoulder. Take your option with your left arm. Release your left shoulder down. Feel the stretch to the left side of your neck and shoulder muscles. Turn your head, gaze down at the floor on the right. Feel the stretch a little more to the back of your neck on the left side. Take a breath in and exhale, hands at heart center. This is for the neck. Breathe in, exhale, turn your head right, extend your arms, inhale, head and hands back to center. Exhale, look left, turn your head left, inhale, center. Exhale, turn your head right, extend, inhale, exhale, look left. Breathe in, back to center, and release. Shake out your hands. Step to the back edge of your mat. We'll move into downward facing dog pose. Breathe in, reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, walk to down dog, and exhale, stretch in down dog. Push your palms firmly forward and down into the mat, and press forward. Breathe in, pull your belly in. Exhale, stretch your hips away from your hands. Next, alternately pedal your feet. Bring a soft bend to your knees and press your heels toward the mat. So downward facing dog is especially great for extending your spine and stretching the back muscles. for decompressing the vertebrae, allowing the discs in between the vertebrae to fluff up a little bit so they can maintain their function of protecting the vertebrae from impact. Raise your heels up high. Exhale, press your heels down. Come on to hands and knees. And we'll move into the hip circles. Take another breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone down, pull your belly in, round your back up, and lower your head down last. To reverse, breathe in, tailbone up. Release your abdomen down, then raise your chest, neck, feel your head come up last. Continue at your own pace. The cat-cow movements encourage a flow of healthy blood from your tailbone through your spine to your brain, as well as limbering up the spine, creating and warming up your back muscles. Focus on feeling each vertebra move one at a time. Make sure you raise your chest and then the neck and then the head. Next, move into your cat pose with your back rounded up, belly pulled in, tailbone tucked down and head down. So feel that you're stretching your spine upward in that arch using your back muscles. And feel that expansion across your chest, also using your back muscles to expand across the chest from shoulder to shoulder. Your abdominal muscles are pulled in to help the back muscles hold the pose. Turn your head gently side to side. Bring your head back to center. Now gently nod your head up and down. Take it very slowly on the way down to feel that wonderful stretch at the back of your neck. Good work. Bring your head back to stillness, your spine back to neutral. Walk your tabletop pose back on your mat. Then reach your right hand forward, grip the mat. Breathe in, pull your belly in. As you exhale, stretch your hips in the opposite direction. Rest your forehead on the back of your left wrist as you bring your left forearm horizontally on the mat. And just feel that it's a vertical stretch, vertical stretch of your upper body from hips to fingertips. Breathe into that stretch. Raise your head, come back onto hands and knees. Reach your left hand forward, grip firmly, breathe in, pull your belly in firmly, exhale, and stretch your hips back firmly. Rest your forehead, focus on that stretch on the left. Take another breath in. Exhale, come back onto hands and knees. We will move into the hip circles. Breathe in. As you exhale, stretch your rib cage to the right, stretch your hips to the right. When you stretch your hips back toward your heels, stretch your upper body, your upper back, arms, and hands forward. Breathe in, circle your hips to the left, rib cage left, come back to center. One more time to the right. Exhale. Rib cage and hips to the right. When you stretch your spine, remember oppositional stretch. Inhale, circle hips and rib cage left and come back to neutral. 2 more circles left. Exhale, rib cage and hips left. Stretch your spine up and down. Inhale, circle hips right, rib cage right, back to center. One more time left. Exhale. Stretch your spine deeply. Inhale, circle right, come back to neutral. Moving into the thoracic twist. Inhale, left arm up. Stretch, gaze up. Exhale, flow your arms through the opening of body and mat. Put the left side of your head and or shoulder on the mat. Right hand, you could press to lift your right shoulder, or you could wrap your right arm around your back, or here, your choice. Here's the option. Take a breath in, pull your belly in as you exhale. Gently press your hips to the left. That will deepen the rotational stretch to your spine. But listen to your body. Take another breath in and exhale, come back onto hands and knees. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. Exhale, flow your arm through. Take the position of your choice with your left hand or arm. Gently press the hips right if you wish. Breathe in and exhale. Come back onto hands and knees. We'll move into a lunge. Keep your right hand there. Bring your left foot forward. Line up toes and fingers. Your right knee can stay where it is if you have tight hip joints, or you could pick up that right knee, bring it back, put it down on the mat, hands to the mat, but keep your nice long spine in alignment if you choose to stay here, or hands to your left thigh. Then target right here, the hip flexors. Take a breath in, exhale, and stretch. Now the hip flexors get very tight from all the sitting that we do. This affects the back in that if this is tight, it pulls the back. It pulls on the back if this is really tight. If we loosen it up, it'll also loosen the back too. Be sure to relax your shoulders. One more breath in. Exhale, come back onto hands and knees. Now bring your right foot forward. Take your option with the left knee. Take your option with your hands here or here. Breathe in, exhale, stretch into your hip flexors. Be mindful, keep your knee over the ankle. This alignment gives the posture, the pose, firm support so that we can stretch where you want the stretch to be. Left hip flexors. Another breath in, and exhale, come back onto hands and knees. Let's move into the child's pose or kneeling dog pose. So bring your big toes together, heels apart, buttocks to the heels. This is another pose that stretches out the spine. So it's child's pose. In child's pose, the hips go down to the heels, and you can stretch, or you could bring your arms alongside your body with forehead to the mat. For some, a better option, more comfortable option is with hips up. Here, or even here with fists stacked one on top of another. So choose the option that feels right for you. Choose the option that feels like the best stretch for your spine. Raise your head, have a seat with legs forward. We will loosen up hips and lower back. This is the side-to-side knee movement. Hands to the side. Take a breath in and exhale, lower knees to the right. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees left. Breathe in. Exhale, lower knees right. Inhale. And exhale, lower knees left. One more round. Breathe in. Exhale to the right. Inhale. And exhale, left. Back to center, back into your comfortable seated position. So your comfortable seated position can be right here. This is called the easy pose. It's also known as Sukhasana. You could have your legs here, or here, or here, whatever works for you. Here's another option right there. Okay, spinal twist, a seated spinal twist. Left hand to your opposite knee, right hand behind you. Breathe in, sit up really tall, pull your belly in, and exhale. Twist to the right, turn your head, gaze right. Keep your chest lifted and expanded from arm to arm. Shoulders down. Your lower back. Feel your lower back pressing up and supporting your lumbar spine. Feel your belly muscles pulled in, once again, supporting the lumbar spine. So the belly muscles are actually helping the lower back muscles to support your lumbar spine. And in the process, they're getting stronger, toned, conditioned to maintain their function of supporting the lumbar spine. Now see if you can maintain the length of your seated posture, the height of your seated posture. As you inhale, turn your head forward, exhale, unwind. So as we unwind, we're maintaining the height of the seated posture. Right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, perhaps get a little taller, maybe a millimeter. Exhale, twist left. Chest feels open, lifted. Breathe in, head back to center, and exhale, unwind. Bring your right leg to the side, left foot to the inner thigh. Right hand in line with your hip. Reach up on the left. Stretch up toward the sky first. So get your oppositional stretch going. The buttocks, it's the left buttock, is grounded to the floor. Because it's grounded to the floor, we can stretch up toward the sky. Keep that energy going and bend to the right. So this is a side-to-side C-curve stretch to the spine, one of several ways that we keep the spine healthy. So this is a side-to-side bend sort of stretch. We just did a rotational stretch. When we extend upward, that's an upward stretch. There's also like a back bend. So that's going backwards. That's another way that we keep the spine healthy, maintaining all of its functions to stretch and bend in several directions in several ways. Throw your arm down, sit up, bring your left leg to the side. Reach up and bend left. Now, gaze straight ahead. You want to keep your head and neck in line with your spine. Catch yourself if you're looking down at the floor. Look back up again. And flow your arm down. Bring your legs forward. Now, to come down kindly to your back, bring your forearm to the mat, right? And we're going to rely on the support of that forearm to lower down to the mat. And bring both knees into your chest, palms on your kneecaps, and draw circles in the air with knees together in the same direction. This loosens up the sacrum area of the body. Add your breath pattern. Inhale as you circle your knees away from your chest. Exhale as you circle your knees in toward your chest. Then reverse. Take it slowly, mindfully. Focus on that sacrum area. It's just above the tailbone. Good work. Bring your knees back to center. Place your feet on the mat. Place your left ankle on your right thigh. Flex your left foot. Use your left hand to press against your thigh. Take a breath in, exhale, and press. So as I said earlier, when the hip area is tight, it affects the back, the lower back especially. So it's very important to keep the hip area open, loose. The hip area has a tendency to close up because of all of the sitting that we do and also the lateral movement. So walking is only a lateral movement. I'm sorry, it's just a forward movement. We do need to open up to the sides. Release to the other side. Right ankle on left thigh, flex your right foot, breathe in, exhale and press. Release. If you want to work with a strap, get your strap. So the way to come up is to roll onto your side, press into your hands, into your palms, and press up. So that's kind to your back. Let's come onto the mat once again. Place your strap on your right foot for a hamstring stretch. Extend your right leg. Take a breath in. Exhale and press your right leg toward you. Your left knee can remain bent or extend your left leg. Let's just focus on the stretch today. So keep your left leg on the mat. Tight hamstrings can also affect the back. If hamstrings are tight, it's going to be tight trying to move forward at the hips, which will affect your back. Your back will feel the tightness of the hamstrings. Tight hamstrings will limit the forward movement of bending right at the hips. So make sure, just a reminder, make sure you're not using your shoulders here. Use your arm muscles, use your ab muscles. The ab muscles are stabilizing that part of the body, and the arm muscles are pressing the leg forward. Be gentle. Next, take hold of your strap with just your right hand. Take a breath in, exhale, and lower your right leg to the right, down to the right, into the stretch. We're stretching the inner thighs and opening up the hip joints. As I mentioned before, tight hip joints also affect the back. You could place your left hand on the left hip to make sure that it does not pop up higher than the right hip. You want to keep both hips equidistant from the floor and just do your best. Release. Place your strap on your left foot. Extend. Take a firm grip on the straps. Breathe in. Exhale. Press. Take hold of the strap with your left hand. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower down gently into the stretch. So we want to get to the edge of the stretch. When you're at the edge of the stretch, there's no need to go deeper. What you want to do is just stay at that edge and breathe into it and see if the muscle will just loosen up on its own, just release its tightness and tension on its own with the breath. Take a breath in, exhale, and release your strap. Bring your knees together, bend them. We're moving into the bridge pose. Have your heels in line with your hip joints, ankles underneath the knees, arms alongside the body. The bridge pose is a back extension pose as well as strengthening. Press your lower back to the mat, then inhale and lift your hips up. Peel your back away from the mat, lower back, middle back, upper back. Shift your weight onto your shoulders. Then walk your shoulder blades toward each other. Bring your arms closer toward each other. Tilt your chin up, gaze up. Just lift the hips, lift your chest. If it works for you, you could also interlace fingers. But if you take that option, do press your pinkies into the floor and stretch your hands toward your heels. Hold the pose, breathe into the effort. And you may feel the effort of the thighs and buttocks also. They are supporting your pose, so we're also getting nice toning and strengthening to the buttocks and thighs, as well as the back. Take another breath in. Exhale, release your arms apart. Release your shoulder blades apart. Bring your back down, upper, middle, lower, and bring your knees into your chest, hands on your shins, and just roll your hips side to side. Come back to center, place your feet on the mat. Get your strap. We're going to move into a hamstring stretch again. So this time, both knees into your chest. Place the strap on both soles of the feet. Extend upward. Firm grip. Breathe in. Exhale. Press. And if you prefer not using a strap, you have that option also. Take another breath in. As you exhale, lower your right leg down to the right, left leg down to the left, tailbone toward the floor for the inner thigh stretch and hip opening. If you wish, roll your hips side to side. You could have your feet in any comfortable position. One option is to flex the feet for a stretch to the calves, as well as the toning to the front of the calves, the front of the front muscles next to the shin. Come back to center, bend your knees, feet on the mat. We'll move into the bridge pose once again. So again, line up your heels with your hip joints, ankles underneath the knees. Lift your hips up, peel your back away, one vertebra at a time. Bring your weight onto your shoulders, walk your shoulder blades together. Bring your arms closer, tilt your chin up, gaze up. Then lift your hips, lift your chest, breathe into the effort. Breathe in, exhale, release your shoulder blades apart, bring your back down, upper, middle, lower. Extend your right leg, bring your left knee into your chest for the spinal twist. Breathe in, and exhale, spinal twist to the right. Gaze up or turn your head left, extend your left arm directly out to the left. Breathe in, roll onto your back. Exhale as you switch legs. Inhale, exhale, spinal twist to the left. Roll onto your back. Next, turn onto your abdomen. Bring your legs and feet together. We're going to move into the baby cobra pose. So have your palms underneath the shoulders. The baby cobra pose is to release tension in the shoulders and neck area. So palms underneath your shoulders. Bring your legs and feet together. Go ahead to the mat. Extend your chin along the mat, but keep looking at the mat. As you inhale, lift your chest, neck. You're still looking at the mat. Then stretch your lower part of your body toward the wall behind you. Extend your spine through your upper back, neck and head toward the wall in front of you. Take another deep breath in. Hold the pose as you exhale. Your shoulders also, press them toward the wall behind you. Take another breath in and exhale. Come down, chest, neck. Turn your face to the left. Just rest the side of your head on the mat. Release your legs. Let your feet flop apart. Take another deep breath in. Then take a slow, relaxed exhalation. Set up again, baby cobra. Forehead to the mat, legs and feet together, hands in position underneath the shoulders. Bend your chin along the mat. Keep looking at the mat. Inhale, lift chest, neck, and on the exhale, stretch your body in opposite directions. It's subtle, but it's definitely a stretching, lengthening, pressing shoulders away from ears. Buttocks engaged, inner thighs engaged, even the belly is engaged. Not hands though, not hands, not arms. Take another breath in and exhale, come down, chest, turn your face right, your head on the mat, release your feet apart. Deep breath in through your nose. Take a slow, relaxed exhalation through your nose. One more breath in and exhale. Next, moving into the half locust pose. Fold your forearms, one on top of another. Rest your forehead on the back of your top wrist. Legs and feet are together. Focus on your right leg and just keeping it on the mat, extend your right leg. Stretch it out from your lower back. Make that right leg longer than the left. Inhale and lift the right leg. Make sure your right hip stays on the mat. You have an option. You could flex your right foot and you'll feel a stretch to the calf, strengthening to the front of the lower part of your leg. We'll take 2 more breaths. Lower your leg down. Keep your left leg on the mat. Stretch it. Make it longer than the right. Inhale and lift. Exhale as you stretch. Be sure to relax your shoulders. Don't keep tension in your shoulders. Perhaps flex the left foot. And lower. Come onto hands and knees. Move into your child's pose and kneeling dog pose with arms extended forward. We'll stretch the sides of your lower back. Walk arms and hands to the left. Take a breath in. As you exhale, stretch your hips right. Walk arms and hands back to center. Keep walking to the right. Then breathe in and exhale, stretch your hips left. Walk arms and hands back to center. Keep walking your hands to sit up and move into downward facing dog pose. Push your palms firmly forward and down. Take a breath in and exhale. Stretch your hips away from your hands. Alternately pedal your feet. Soft bend to your knees. Press your heels up high and exhale. Keep your belly pulled in, your tailbone stretched upward toward the sky. Then exhale, press your heels down toward the mat. Work your chest toward your knees and armpits toward the floor. Then come back onto hands and knees, have a seat. We'll do another round of the seated spinal twist. Extend your left leg. Right foot, cross it over to the side. Right hand behind you. Hug that right knee very snugly with the strength of your left arm. Breathe in. Sit up tall, pull your belly in, and exhale. Twist to the right. Chest lifted. Feel the expansion across the chest. This is a pose that strengthens the back. That rotates the spine. Remember, one of the movements that we want to keep healthy, one of the functions of the spine that we want to keep healthy, the ability to rotate your torso. Breathe in, head back to center. Remember, you're going to stay tall as you unwind. Don't lose any of the height as you unwind. Extend your right leg, cross your left foot over. Left hand behind. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twist left. Breathe in, head back to center, and exhale, unwind. Extend your leg, reach up, keep your shoulders down, exhale, roll down. Use the ab muscles. Bring both knees into your chest and your arms in a teeth. Oh, before you do that, put your feet on the mat. Lift the hips up and shift your hips to the left. Put your hips down on the floor, on the left. Knees into your chest. Breathe in and exhale. Lower both knees right. If that doesn't quite work for you, you can go back to having the right leg extended. So choose your option. Gaze up or gaze left. Roll onto your back, feet on the mat. Pick up your hips, shift them right. Knees into your chest, inhale, and exhale, spinal twist to the left. Roll onto your back. Prepare for Shavasana. Extend your legs or keep your knees bent. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Then take your slow, relaxed exhalation. Turn your head gently side to side to release any leftover tension in your neck. Stop when you find a comfortable spot to rest your head. And just relax your body, toes, feet, calves, thighs. Relax your legs completely. Feel the flow of relaxation continue to flow through your buttocks, lower back, middle, upper back. Relax your shoulders all the way through your arms to your fingertips. Relax through your neck to all your facial muscles, eyes, forehead, tongue, all parts of the head. Then take another deep breath in and release the tension and toxins with your out breath. Just feel the flow of all of those as they dissipate outward. Leaving your body in a state of deeper relaxation. Observe your mind. If any thoughts arise, allow them to drift by like feathers in a gentle breeze. Observe as they drift farther and farther away until your mind becomes calm and clear. Then observe a feeling of inner peace. Be with this peace. Be present to it. Observe it. And for the next few minutes, enjoy it. Bring your awareness back to your breath and gently deepen your breath. Allow it to bring you back. Just begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Roll arms and legs gently to reawaken your body. Then breathe in, give your body a nice long stretch from heels to fingertips. Press your lower back toward the mat to stretch even longer. Then exhale, release your arms to your sides. Roll to your right. And take a few more moments in reclining Buddha pose to honor your efforts today. When you're ready, press up gently to a seated position. Breathe in, flow your arms up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands at the heart. We will close the practice by chanting Om once. Take a deep breath in. Thank you very much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thank you for coming to class, everyone. Have a great day and see you next time.